Okay, everyone, we're back, and the packs have reappeared, thank goodness. Alright, I got an extra pack because I played a game yesterday of MTG and won one as part of winning the game, whatever. So that's why I got 48 now. So one extra pack, basically. But yeah, let's go into it. Not keen on this music. It's nothing at all like, I don't know, it might be from some Final Fantasy game, I don't know, but not one I recognise. Yeah, so anyway, we did get a Cloud avatar as well. You get it from having a Mastery Pass. So, alright, let's get into it then, see what we get. Hopefully don't get any more bugs. Fingers crossed. Alright, so Fate of the Suncrist, 4 and a white instant. This spell costs 2 generic less to cast. It targets attack creatures, destroy target non-land permanent. We got Blitzball Shot, 1 and a green instant. Attack creatures +3/+3, engage trample end of turn. A typical buff spell, I guess. The crystal's chosen, 5 white sorcery. Create 4 1/1 colours hero creature tokens. They put +1/+1 counter each creature you control. Alright. We got a common wild card. And we got Ultros, Obnoxious Octopus. 1 and a blue. What's that from? I've seen that before. Final Fantasy 6, yeah, that's when you fight and falling down the waterfall, I think, isn't it? Legendary creature Octopus 2/1. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana are spent to cast it, tap to that creature that controls, or put a stun counter on it. So stun doesn't untap and you unstand step, you remove the stun counter instead. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 8 mana was spent to cast it, put 8 +1/+1 counters on Ultros. Right, so I'm not sure about that really, but there we go. Alright. The Mazamoon, or Mazamune. Sephiroth Sword, 3 generic. Legendary artifact equipment. As long as a creature is attacking, as first strike, it must be blocked if able. If a creature dying causes a trigger ability of this creature or an emblem or your own to trigger, the word triggers an additional time. Equip 2 generic. Alright. Great stuff. So yeah, apparently it's specific for a Sephiroth that. There's that emblem trigger can only move with Sephiroth. Alright, not bad. Could be a good one. That could be good. Right, let's keep going. So we get You're Not Alone. Alright, 1 white instant. Target gets +2/+2 at end of turn. You control 3 or more creatures, it gets +4/+4 at end of turn instead. Warrior Sword, being a red, artifact equipment, job select. So basically you create a 1/1 colours hero token and attach this equipment to it when you play it. Yes, equip creatures +3/+2 and is a warrior district's other types, so equip 5. And we got a Summon Chocomog, 2 and a white. Alright, so it's a 3/3 enchantment creature Saga Bird Moogle. So it's just got for chapters 1, 2, 3 and 4, it's got Stampede over creature control, get +1/+0 to end of turn. Alright. You sacrifice at the end of chapter 4. Alright, Precious Wanderings, 2 and green. Instant, search your library for baseline card or town card, put it to battle attack and shuffle. When you search your library this way, put a +1/+1 card to target creature you control. Alright, 5 11. Omega Heartless Evolution, right? 5 blue and a green, 8/8. Legendary artifact creature robot. Wave Cannon when Omega enters. Alright, for each opponent, tap up to one side non-opponent that opponent controls. Put X+X stun counters on each of those opponents, and you gain X life. Where X is the number of non-basic lands you control. Alright, and we've got the Prima Vista. Alright, 4 and a blue, 5/3. Legendary artifact vehicle. Flying whenever you cast a non-creature spell. If at least 4 mana is spent to cast it, the Prima Vista becomes an artifact creature and so it's end of turn. Crew 2, so you can tap creatures with power 2 or more to crew it. It becomes a creature then. Alright, and the rare, the Lunar Whale. Alright, 3 and a green, 3 and a blue rather, 3/5, artifact creature vehicle, legendary artifact vehicle. Flying, you may look at top card of your library at any time. As long as the Lunar Whale attack this turn, you may play a top card of your library. Crew 1. Low crew cost there. Alright. Okay, White Mage's Staff, 1 and a white. Artifact equipment, job select. So it's got the job select we mentioned before. Create 1/1 hero and attach this equipment to it. When you cast it, equip creature gets +1/+1. As whenever this creature attacks, you gain 1 life. And it's a cleric addition to its other types. Equip 3, generic. Alright, and Clash of the Icons. Or Econs. Alright, so that's 1 green. Sorcery, choose 1 or more. Target creature you control, fight target creature opponent controls. Remove a law counter from target saga you control. Removing law counter doesn't cause the chapter trigger ability to trigger. Put a law counter target saga you control. Alright, so interrupts of the sagas. We've got Genji Glove, 5 generic, artifact equipment, equip creature's double strike whenever a equipped creature attacks. If it's the first combat phase of this turn, untap it after this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Alright. Nothing too groundbreaking there. Alright. Magic Damper, 1 blue, instant, target creature you control gets +1/+1 against hex per turn, untap it. Gishal greens. That's usually what you feed your chocobos. 1 and a green. Sorcery. Create a 2/2 bird creature token with whenever land you control enters, this token gets +1/+0 to end the turn. Flashback 6 in the green, so you cast it in your graveyard with its flashback cost. And it gets exiled. Town Greeter, 1 in the green. Human citizen creature, 1/1. When this enters, mill 4 cards. You put a land card from among them onto your hand. If you put a town card in your hand this way, you gain 2 life. Okay, Relentless X Atom, or ATM, 092, 6 generic. Bad for Final Fantasy 8, this one. 6/5, robot spider artifact creature. This creature can be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. Crikey. It's not menace, but must be what would that? Ultra menace. Super menace, 8 generic. You could pay to return this card from your graveyard to battle for attack with a finality counter on it, so it gets exiled when it dies. I'm going to go back to graveyard with the finality counter. We've got a rare wild card as well. Alright. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, this just solved itself, the issue I had, by the way. Wizards didn't do anything about it. It just solved itself, so I don't know. As far as I know, anyway. Okay, got Gone, Town of Ruin. Landon's tapped. Add a green or a black. Final Fantasy 5. Got the Mysidian Elder, 2 in a green, 2 in a red. Human wizard creature, 1 free. When it enters, create a 0/1 black wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell. This token deals 1 damage to its opponent. Black wizards. Tifa's Limit Break, 1 green. Alright. Instant. Tiered. So you can choose 1 mode and pay its additional cost. We can do Somersault, target gets +2/+2. Another turn, costs 0 generic. Meteor Strike, 2 generic. Double type creatures power and toughness end of turn. Final Heaven, 6 in a green. Triple type creatures power and toughness end of turn. Alright. Got you for that. We've got Sin. Spear's Punishment. Alright. Legendary creature, Leviathan Avatar. 4 black, green, blue. 7/7 legendary creature, Leviathan Avatar says. Flying. When it enters or attacks, it's permanent from your graveyard at random. Then create a tap token as a copy of that card. If the exile card is a land card, repeat this process. And Mythic. Wild card. Okay. Alright, Suplex. You can suplex the train. 1 and I did in Final Fantasy 6. Alright, so Sabin did that. 1 and red. Sorcery, choose 1. Suplex deals 3 damage to that creature. If that creature would die this turn, excite instead. SL type artifact. Commune with Beavers. Alright. A green. Sorcery, look at top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact creature or land from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. Torgal, a Fine Hound. Alright, 1 and the green. 2/2 legendary creature Wolf. When you cast your first human creature spell each turn, that creature enters an additional +1/+1 counter on it. For each dog and or wolf you control, you can tap to add 1 mana of any colour. And Tombury, a black, 2/1 salamander horror creature. This creature is attacked with a stun counter on it. Chef's Knife. During your turn, this creature has first strike and death touch. Alright, and the rare Ulcus. Oh, we've got a nice borderless one here. Ardin Izuna. Varagoth Bloodsky Sire, 2 and a black. Didn't realise we could get special treatment cards. Alright, so legendary creature, Demon Rogue, Death Touch, and it's got Boast, so when Death Touch really deals damage to a creature, it dies. 1 and a black. Boast type player searches their library for a card and shuffles and puts that card on top. And the rare. Matoya, Archon Elder. Alright, 2 and a blue. We had that one before though. Alright, Commune with Beavers. Alright, Magitech Infantry, 1 white, 1/1 robot soldier artifact creature. It's +1/+0 as long as you control another artifact. 2 and a white, you can pay to search your library, 2 generic that is, for a card named Magitech Infantry, put it into a battlefield tap, then shuffle. Circle of Power, 3 and a black, sorcery, you draw 2 cards and use 2 life. Create a 0/1 black wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell. This token deals 1 damage to each opponent, wizard control it +1/+0 to end and gain life at the end of turn. We've got Phantom Train, there we go, so we can suplex it. 3 and a black 4/4 artifact vehicle, trample. Sacrifice another artifact creature, put a +1/+1 counter on this vehicle. It becomes a spirit artifact creature in addition to its other types at the end of turn. And the rare Ultima. Hey, yes, I think we had the actual spell Ultima, I got the creature. Origin of Oblivion, 5 generic. Legendary creature God, 4/4. Whenever it attacks, it's got flying, puts a blight counter on target land. For as long as that land has a blight counter on it, it loses all land types and abilities as tap to add a colourless mana. When you tap a land for colourless, add an additional colourless. Alright. Possibly good for colourless decks, I guess. Another pack. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. Okay, 2 in the blue. Enchantment Aura, Flash. Enchant artifact or creature. When this aura enters, tap enchanted permanent. Okay, enchanted permanent doesn't untap during its controller's untap step and is activated, but can be activated. Alright, and we got overkill, 2 and a black, instant. Target creature gets -9, -0, -9999 until end of turn. Typical, usually maximum damage in most Final Fantasy games, unless you get unlock the way to go over that. 3 in the green, 3/3. You got Catastrophe. Legendary creature, human power for Final Fantasy 10. When Catastrophe enters, you may search your library for a bird or basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle whenever Catastrophe attacks. Put a +1/+1 counter on that creature, then double the number of +1/+1 counters on that creature. Alright, a very animated hair in the game. Alright, let's see how we do. Alright, so we got Vector Imperial Capital. Obviously 6 is land under tapped. Add a town and a black or a red. Okay, Blazing Bomb. Alright, one red rather. Creature elemental 1/1. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana spent to cast it, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature, on this creature. Blow up, tap it, sacrifice the creature, deals damage equal to its power to that creature, activate it as a sorcery. So these bombs always did that in the Final Fantasy, didn't they? Shambling Seath, 2 and a black, must be from Final Fantasy 13. 3/3, mutant horror creature, enters tapped. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may pay 1 black. If you do, return this card and go to your hand. We've got Renoa Heartily, Final Fantasy 8. 3 green and a white, 4/4. Legendary creature, human rebel warlock. When Renoa Heartily enters, create Angelo, a legendary 1/1 green and white dog creature token. Angelo Cannon. Whenever Renoa Heartily attacks, another type creature you control, it's +1/+0, +1/+1 to end a turn for each creature you control. And the rare, a father to son. Alright, Final Fantasy 15, 1 and a white. 6 library for vehicle card, sorcery, reveal it, put it in your hand. If this spell is cast from your graveyard, put that card onto the battlefield. If it's dead, then shuffle. You flashback 4 white. Or 4 free whites. Cast it from your graveyard. And exile it if you do. Right. Well, we still want the crystals of each colour. So it's Sephiroth, Cloud. What else do we want? Vivi, I think. Weapons Vendor, 3 and a white. Human Artificer, 2/2. Creature. When this creature enters, draw a card. Beginning of your combat each turn. If you control an equipment, you may pay 1. When you do, attach to equipment you control to creature controls. That's pretty good. Cloudbound Moogle, 3 and a white. Creature Moogle, 2/3. Flying. When it enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Make a plane cycling to cycle it for 2 to switch library for a planes card and put it into your hand and shuffle. Summon GF Ifrit. 2. I don't know what the GF stands for. I can't remember now. 2 and a 2 and a red. Alright, so 3/2. Target creature Saga Demon. For chapters 1 and 2, you may discard a card if you do draw a card, and 3 or 4, you add a red. Doesn't seem very good, that one, does it? Might be good, I don't know. But battle menu, 1 and a white. This is a good one. Choose 1 attack. Create a 2/2 white knight creature token. Ability, target creature's +0, +4 to end the turn. Magic, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Item, you gain 4 life. Quite flavorful, that one. And the rare. Stiltskin, Moogle Merchant, we got Stiltskin. Yes, one of the avatars we got from the when we opened it yesterday. 1 white, legendary creature Moogle, lifelink 1/2. You can pay 2 generic and tap it. Type opponent gains control of another type permanent you control. If they do, you draw a card. Not sure if that's any good or not. It might be. On the card. Okay, Gigantoad, 3 and a green. Creature Frog, 4/4. As long as you control 7 or more lands, this creature gets +2/+2. Got Il Meg Pixie, I think that says. 1 and a blue, 2/1. Creature Fairy, flying. When the creature attacks, surveil 1. So you look at top of your library, you can put it in your graveyard or put it back on top of your library if you want. Quickwayne Merchant, 2 and a blue. That's like 6. Don't remember this. 1/4, Beast Citizen creature. You can pay 1 and tap it to draw a card and discard a card. We can pay 7, this is generic, and tap it. Sacrifice creature, draw 3 cards, ability cost 1 less for each town you control. You've got Garara Artia, 4 and a white, 3/5, legendary creature Cat Archer, reach. Alleganai, whenever 1 or more of creatures and artifacts you control die, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Yes, from Final Fantasy 14, that one. GF Cerberus. 2 red. I don't want these GF stuff, I can't remember now. 3/3. Chapter 1, it's a legendary enchantment. Enchantment creature saga, it's not in legendary actually. Pretty confident, let's see how you do it says. Surveil 1, in chapter 1, double chapter 2, when you next cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it. And you may choose new types for the copy. And triple, when you can next cast an instant sorcery spell for chapter 3, copy it twice and choose new types for the copies. Pretty good. But yeah, we want Bahamut nicer around those summons, don't we, really, I think. And, what's the one? Gygus, I think, or Titan. Sabotender, 1 and a red. 2/1 creature plant with reach, which means it can block a flying creatures. Landfall, whenever land you control enters, this creature gains does 1 damage to its opponent. Syncopate, X and a blue, instant. Counter-type spell, its control plays X. If that spell is countered this way, exile instead of putting its owner's graveyard. Cargo ship, 1 and a blue. Artifact vehicle, 2/3, flying vigilance. You tap it to add 1 colourless mana. Spend this mana to cast artifact spell or activate an ability and artifacts of an artifact source. Crew 1. Call the Mountain Chocobo. 3 and a red, and it's a green chocobo. Sorcery. Search your library for a mountain card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. Create a 2/2 green bird creature token with whenever land you control enters. This token gets +1/+0 to end of turn. Flashback 5 and a red. It does become green when you comes into play. I've got Vivi, yes! We already had one, didn't we, actually, when we opened the packs? But there we go. Alright, so there we go. Got another Vivi, great stuff. That's a good one to have. A mythic in this pack. Lunatic Pandora, 1 generic legendary artifact. You can pay 2 generic and tap it to surveil 1. You can pay 6 and tap it to sacrifice Lunatic Pandora, destroy and target non-land permanent. We've got a special one here, the bonus sheet. Lucas Stadium. Oh, so these are like, yeah, this is another Strixhaven Stadium otherwise, but they've rebranded it as Lucas Stadium. Okay. So you can tap it to add a colourless mana. Put a point counter on this artifact. When a creature deals combat damage to you, remove a point counter on this artifact. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to an opponent, put a point counter on this artifact. So if it has 10 or more point counters on it, remove them all, and that player loses the game. Alright. Okay. Side quest. Raise a chocobo, 1 and a green. Enchantment. When this enchantment enters, create a 2/2 green bird token with whenever a land you control enters, this token gets +1/+0 to end of turn. When you over your first main phase, you control 4 or more birds, transform this enchantment. It becomes a black chocobo with 2/2. Okay, when this permanent transforms into black chocobo, search your library for a land card and put it into the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, birds you control get +1/+0 to end of turn. Black chocobo. The Gold Saucer. That's this amusement park, wasn't it? Landtown. Tap it to add a colourless. Then pay 2 generic and tap it to flip a coin. If you win the flip, create a treasure token. And then pay 3 generic and tap it, sacrifice 2 artifacts, draw a card. Okay, and the rare. Alright, so we've got Terror again. Okay, not bad. So, Ariman, remember those. 2 in a black, 2/2, Eye Horror. Flying Death Touch, you can pay 3 generic, sacrifice another creature or artifact, draw a card. Oh, that's the 3 that. They've been in a few of those, I've seen them before. We've got Gold Bez, Clad in Darkness from the bonus sheet again. 3 black. Alright. Okay, so that's Seikon and the Grim from some other sets. Final Fantasy, what was he for? Was he Final Fantasy 4 Gold Bez? I guess he was. Alright, so it's based on another card from another pack, that really, but whenever another creature dies, or a creature card is put to graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, or a creature card leaves your graveyard, Gold does 1 damage to its opponent, so you can pay 1 in the black, 1 generic, each player mills the card. You've got Sleep Magic, which might be quite good, 1 blue, Enchantment Aura, enchant creature, whenever this aura enters, tap enchanted creature does not untap during its control's untap step, when enchanted creature is damaged, sacrifices aura, so it wakes up, which is very flavourful for Final Fantasy. Right, Joshua, Phoenix's Dominance, legendary creature, noble human wizard, 3/4. When it enters, discard up to 2 cards to draw that many cards. Okay, 3 white and the red, and tap it. Exile Joshua and turn it to battlefield, transform its under control, activate into sorcery. It comes back as Phoenix 1 of Fire, flying life 4/4. Legendary enchantment creature, Saga Phoenix. 1 and 2 chapter, it's got Rising Flames, deals 2 damage to each opponent, and then chapter 3, Flames of Rebirth, returning a number of type cards, with total amount of money of 6 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield, which is what Phoenix usually does. Does Rebirth, so yeah, that's our Phoenix, and return it to the battlefield, front face up. Alright. Interesting. Nice. Quite flavourful as well. The character from Street Fighter, that Monk's Fist. What's that from? Final Fantasy 1. Okay. We've not had an auto swap pack yet, but I'm sure it'll come. Summon Fat Chocobo! Got the Fat Chocobo! Yes! The Walk. Right, so it's a champion creature saga bird, 4/4. A pleasantly plump summon. So, what's this from? Final Fantasy 7. Walk, creator. That's what the Chocobos say. Create a 2/2 green bird creature is whenever land you control enters. This token gets +1/+0 end turn. Again, 2, 3, and 4 chapters. It's got Kaplunk. Creature you control gain trample to end of turn. Dwarven Castle Guard. We had that from the avatar, didn't we? 1 and a white, 2/1. Dwarf Soldier. This creature dies. Create a 1/1 colourless hero creature token. Fantasy 4. Yeah, I thought it was Final Fantasy 4. I said that, didn't I? Remember that. Remember the castle. Summoned Fenrir, the wolf. Champion creature saga wolf 3/2. Alright, so chapter 1, Crescent Fang, search library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle. Heavenwood Howl for chapter 2, whenever you next cast a creature spell this turn, that creature enters with initial +1/+1 count on it. An Ecliptic Growl, draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest power or tied for the greatest power. Alright. Okay, Thief's Knife. Okay, 2 and a blue, artifact equipment, job select, so you create a 1/1 creature when you use the sensors and it attaches to it. The creature gets +1/+1 and has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card and is a rogue in addition to its other types. 4 generic. And the Wandering Minstrel, why not? Yes. Green and the blue. Legendary creature human bard, 1/3. Legendary control, enter untapped. There was a bard in Final Fantasy 4, so I wonder why they've not put him in it. Does it say what Final Fantasy is? Final Fantasy 14. Legendary control, enter untapped. It's quite powerful. The Minstrel's Ballad. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 5 or more towns, create a 2/2 elemental creature token that's all colours. And you can play 3 in Wooburg, 3 generic. All creature control get +X and so X the number of towns you control. Alright. If that's any good or not. Combat tutorial, 2 in the blue. Sorcery, tap player draws 2 cards, put a +1/+1 count on top creature control. Got Varn, Aspiring Sky Pirate from the bonus sheet. Okay. Captain Lanare Storm it's based on. Execute Human Pirate 2/2 haste. Whenever Varn attacks, create a treasure token. Whenever you sacrifice a treasure, Varn gets +1/+0 end of turn. We've got Garland, Knight of Cornelia. Black and the red, 3/2 human knight legendary creature. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, surveil 1. 3 black, red. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield transformed. Activate into sorcery. And becomes Chaos the Endless. Alright. Legendary creature demon, 5/5. Flying. When it dies, put it in the bottom of its owner's library. Alright. Okay. Summon Primal Odin, 4 black, 5/3. Legendary creature, enchantment creature, Saga Knight. Okay, so chapter 1, Gungnir. Destroy target creature and opponent controls. 2, the Zanti Sukan. This creature gains whenever this creature kills a player. That player loses the game. Wow. And then 3, Hall of Sorrow. Draw 2 cards. Each player loses 2 life. Alright. You've got time to prepare for it, I guess. You picking this one? Alright, oh, yes. Prompto Argentum. 1 and a red from Fantasy 15. 2/2. Legendary creature human scout. Haste. Selfie shot. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana spent to cast it, create a treasure token. Remember that place, the fighting on there. I think I was grinding that place for quite some time. Alright, and Mythic Wildcard. Almost had a full swap pack there. First one. Blitzball. 3 generic artifacts. Tap it. Add 1 mana of any colour. Goal! And you can tap her to do the goal thing. Sacrifice this artifact. Draw 2 cards. After only as an opponent was dealt damage by a legendary creature's turn. Okay, the Emperor of Palamecia. Right, so red and a blue. 2/2. The Human Noble Wizard legendary creature. Tap it, add 1 blue or red. Spend a spell only to cast a non-creature spell. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana is spent to cast it, put a +1/+1 count on the Emperor of Palamecia. If 3 more count, +1/+1 count on it, transform it. Comes the Lord Master of Hell. 3/3 Demon Noble Wizard. Legendary creature. Starfall. Whenever the Lord Master of Hell attacks, it deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of non-creature non-land cards in your graveyard. Alright, what else are we? Scorpion Sentinel, 1 and a blue. Artifact creature robot Scorpion, 1/4. As long as you control 7 or more lands, this creature gets +3/+0. Adventurous Airship, 3 generic. Artifact vehicle, 3/2. Flying. When this vehicle attacks, draw a card, discard a card. Crew 2. So you can tap a total power of 2 to crew it and attack with it. Valkyrie aerial unit, 5 blue blue, 5/4 artifact creature construct. Affinity for artifacts. Flying whenever creature enters to veil 2. Each artifact costs 1 generic less for each artifact you control. And Zodiac Umbral God. Yeah, 5 black. Legendary creature God, 5/5 indestructible. When it enters, each player sacrifices half the non-god creatures they control of their choice, rounded down. Whenever a player sacrifices another creature, put a +1/+1 counter on Zodiac. Alright. Mythic pack. Okay. Saga's new lifts, 1 and a blue. Found 14 and the bunny ears. Now to go in job select whenever a creature equip creatures +1/+0 and has whenever this creature attacks on tap target attacking creature and is a cleric in districts other types. Alright. Yeah, summon Bahamut, yes, we wanted this one. Look at this. 9/9. Enchantment creature Saga Dragon. Destroy up to 1 target non-opponent for the first 2 chapters, then draw 2 cards, chapter 3. Then Mega Flare. This creature deals damage equal to the total mana value of opponents you control to each opponent. Great stuff. Costs 9 generic that. Have you got that one? Alright, Bard's Bow, 2 and a green. Artifact agreement, job select, equip creatures +2/+2 and has reach. And there's a bard in the districts of a types. Pegasus Bow, Perseus Bow, equip 6. It's generic, job select, okay. Don't know why it says Perseus Bow there, what does that mean? I don't know why it's supposed to be the same, not sure what that's going about. Colosseum Behemoth or Behemoth. 5 green, 7/7 creature beast, trample. This creature enters, choose 1, destroy target artifact or equipment or enchantments, or draw a card. Okay, and the rare. Okay, Sin Spira's Punishment or Spirit. Already had that one. Alright. Well, the world map, yes, 1 generic. 1 and tap, sacrifice artifact. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put in your hand and shuffle. And 3 and attack, 3 generic, sacrifice artifact, search your library for a land card, reveal it, put in your hand and shuffle. Could be any land, alright. And the rare, Ultima again. Okay. Must have been impressive, that artwork on there. Don't know what he looked like in the game, I can't remember now, but well, Final Fantasy 16, I don't think I've ever played that far in it. Alright. Undercity Dire Rat, 1 and a black, 2/2. Creature rat, rat tail. When this creature dies, create a treasure token. Right, and Gladiolus Amicitia, 4 green and a red, 6/6 human warrior legendary creature. When it enters, touch life for a land card, put into your battlefield taps, then shuffle. Landfall whenever land you control enters. Another type creature you control gets +2/+2 and gets trampled end of turn. Alright, and the rare. Mughals Valor, 3 white, instant. For each creature control, create a 1/2 white Moogle creature token with lifelink. And creature control gain indestructible to end of turn. Might not necessarily be bad, that one. Got Marlborough here as well, forgot that. 4 black, 4/4 plant horror. Always been in the various games, this one, hasn't it? Creature, Bad Breath. When this creature enters, each opponent discards a card, loses 2 life, and exils top 3 cards of the library. Swamp cycling. For 2, so you can pay 2 generic and discard this card and find a swamp in your library. Alright. Okay, Wild Rose Rebellion. It's from the bonus sheet. Blue. It's counter spell basically. Counter target spell. Tidus Blitzball Star. Or Tidus. Tidus, I say. 1 white and a blue. 2/1 human warrior legendary creature. Whenever artifact you control enters, put +1/+1 counter on Tidus. When Tidus attacks, tap target creature and opponent controls. Zac Flare. Got 1 white. 0/1 legendary creature human soldier. Zac Flare enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. Sacrifice, you can put 1 generic. Sacrifice Zac Flare. Target creature you control against the disruptors in the turn. Put sacrifice counters on that creature and attach an equipment that was attached to Zac Flare onto that creature. Nice. And the rare. Balthian Fran. With that rabbit noise. 1 green and a red. 4/3 human rabbit. Legendary creature. Alright, reach. Vehicles you control gain +1/+1, have vigilance and reach. Whenever vehicle crew by Balthian Fran this turn attacks, if it's the first combat phase of this turn, you may pay 1 red and a green. If you do after this phase, it's additional combat phase. Alright. The vigilance comes in handy there. Okay, so what else we get? Okay, random encounter. 4 red sorcery. Should be library of mill 4 cards. Very dramatic this. Put that each creature can mill this way onto the battlefield. They gain haste. At the beginning of the next end step, return this creature's to owner's hands. Flashback 6 in red. Guess when you graveyard paying that cost. Then you exile the card afterwards. Falsy Paradise. Card of Flowers. It's a bonus sheet 1. 1 green enchantment at the beginning of your main phase. Of each of your main phases. If you haven't added mana with this ability's turn, you may add X mana of any one colour, where X is the number of islands target opponent controls. Alright. That's a bit situational, that one, I think. And what's the other one? Clive's Hideaway. Oh, that's the 16 again. Land Town, Hideaway 4. Tap it to add a generic. Pay 2 colourless. Sorry, tap it to add colourless, so you can pay 2 generic and tap it. You may play this exile card. You may play the exile card without paying its mana cost if you control 4 more legendary creatures. What exile card? Oh, the Hideaway 4, right. Yeah, when this opponent enters the battlefield, look at top 4 cards of the library. Exile 1 face down and put the rest of your library in any order. Alright, I wonder what's going on there. Okay. Poison the Waters, 1 and the black, Final Fantasy 6. Choose 1 all creatures get -1/-1 turn to turn. Type player or type player reveals their hand. You choose an artifact or creature card from it. That player discards that card. And there, Furion, Wild Rose Warrior, 2 and a red, 3/3, human rebel warrior legendary creature. Keep creatures you control have haste. When a non-token equipment you control enters, create a token that's a copy of it, except it has the equipment's equipped, but it's just 2 less to activate. Sacrifice this token at the beginning of your next upkeep. Alright. Don't know if that one's any good or not. It's just a good card for potentially equipment decks. Whether they're better than the existing ones, I don't know. At least in older formats. Thunder Magic. Okay, 1. I'm saying it should be yellow then, but there's no yellow colour. 1 red. Tiered Thunder, so you can pick any of these modes. For 0 generic, costs 2 damage to attack creature. Fundara, 3 generic. Thunder Magic deals 4 damage to attack creature. Or Fundaga, 5 and a red. Thunder Magic deals 8 damage to attack creature. Yeah, Fundaga, I'm sure they should be spread out a bit, but I don't know. Maybe not. Barrett Wallace from Final Fantasy 7, 3 and a red. 4/4. Legendary creature, human rebel. Reach. Whenever Barrett Wallace attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of equipped creatures you control to defending player. There. Summon Brynhilde, I've had that one before. And the Mythic. Alright, the Emperor. Hell Tyrant, 2 black. This is Yawgmoth reprint basically. 2/4, legendary creature, human cleric. Protect from humans, pay 1 life, sacrifice another creature, put a -1/-1 counter up to 1 type creature and then draw a card. And then black, discard a card and proliferate, so you can give other things with counters on it an extra counter. It's already on it. Right. What's that for Revelation? Don't remember seeing that one before. Must have done. Another Mythic. Okay. Shantotto, Tactician Magician. Final Fantasy 11. But it would be an online one. 1 and a blue and a red. 0/4, Dwarf Wizard, legendary creature. Don't like a dwarf with those ears. Whenever you cast on creature spell, Shantotto gets +X/+0 to end a turn, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast a spell. If X is 4 or more, draw a card. Mythic. Ashota Roll. Right, it's not a character from one of the Batman series. 4 blue, 3/5, Cat Druid, legendary creature, Fantasy 14. When you end step, exile type creature control, then return to battlefield under its owner's control. Then if it has the first as return, there is an additional end step after this step. Alright. Could be good in right circumstances. Okay. Haste Magic. It's going to give things haste, presumably. 1 and a red. Target creature gets +3/+1 and gains haste at a turn. Exile top card of your library. You may play it until the next end step. Haste means you don't have summoning sickness. Lumperit Scout, 2 and a green. Well, that's 14, another online one. Green a 2. Whenever there's another creature you control enters, this creature gets +1/+1 to end a turn. The item Shopkeep, 1 and a red. Human System, 2/2. Creature. Whenever you attack, target creature. Equipped creature gains menace to turn to turn, so that's built by at least 2 creatures, not 1. Galus Final Act, 1 and a green. Instant, of turn to turn. Target creature gets +1/+0 to engage whenever the creature dies, but number +1/+1 counters equal to its power up to 1 type creature. That's Final Fantasy 5. Alright. Ash, Princess of Dalmasca. 2 and a white. 3/2 Human Rebel Noble for Final Fantasy 12. Legendary creature whenever Ash attacks. Don't even remember this person. I remember Dalmasca vaguely, but look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your library in any order. Final Fantasy 12, it was quite forgettable really. I don't remember much about it at all. I think the only thing I remember is the Gambit system. That's about it, the combat in it. Alright. Absolute Virtue, Mythics, 6 generic and a white and a blue, 8/8, legendary creature Avatar Warrior. The spell can't be countered, flying, your protection from each of your opponents. Wow. Oh, I see 6. Great stuff. I don't remember that in Final Fantasy 6, I must say, but I know it's 11, isn't it? Yeah. That's why I don't remember it in 6. Alright. Vincent's Limit Break, 1 and a black, tiered. On a turn, type creature you control gains when this creature dies, so it's a battlefield tapped on its owner's control. And has chosen base power and toughness. Alright. Okay. And has the chosen base, so yeah. So if you had so basically it defaults to 3/2. Galleon Beast, Death Gygus, if you pay 1 extra colours, so generic rather, 5/2. If you pay 3 generic, it gets Hellmasker, 7/2. Doesn't look that great though. With 2 toughness, die quite easily. Vanille, Cheerful Lassie, 3 and a green, 3/2 human clay, legendary creature. Whenever Vanille attacks, draw 2 cards, return a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. At the beginning of your first main phase, if you both own and control Vanille and a creature named Fang, Fearless Lassie, you may pay 3 black and a green. If you do, exile them and meld them into Ragnarok Divine Deliverance. Alright, nice one. Fang, so that's the lady, isn't it? I'm sure she was a wolf in this game, in the card before. Legendary creature, Beast Avatar, 7/6, Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach, Haste. Wow. When it dies, destroy type permanents and return type non-generic card when you go over to the battlefield. Nice. I think we did get Fang before, didn't we? Here we go, Wild Rose Warrior. Alright, we already had that one. Great stuff. Grand Pulse, Octu. Alright, green, 1/1, Plant Beast. That's quite big for a 1/1. Death Touch, pay 8 generic until end of turn. This creature gets +1/+1 for each permanent card in your graveyard. Dragoon Lance, Final Fantasy 4 presumably. Is it? Yes. Oh, 14, okay. 1 and a white, Dragoon's Lance, artifact equipment, job select. So you create a 1/1 hero, whatever it is, and attach this equipment to it when you cast it. The equipment creature has +1/+0 and is a knight of other types. During your turn, the equipment creature has flying. And give, say, in Gay Bowl, equip 4. Right. Come on, what that is now in the game. Ambrosia White Art, 1 and a white. Alright, from 16. Okay, 2/2, Flash. When Ambrosia White enters, you may return another opponent you control to its owner's hand. Landfall, whenever a land you control enters, Ambrosia White gets +1/+0 to end of turn. Okay. Rare wild card. And Mythic got Tidus. Xanacan the Faith. The green and the blue. And it's based on Thrasios Triton Hero. It's a 1/3, legendary creature, Merfolk Wizard. Alright. 4 generic, you can scry once, look at top card of your library, put it on the bottom of your library or back on top if you want. Reveal top card of your library, if it's land card, put it into your battlefield tapped, otherwise draw a card. Okay, after you've scried the one. It's got partner as well. You can have 2 commanders if both have partner. Alright. Alright, not bad so far. Alright, we've got side quest, hunt the mark, 3 black enchantment. When this enchantment enters, draw up to 1 type creature. At the beginning of the end step, if your creature died under opponent control this turn, create a treasure token. Then if you control 3 or more treasure, transform this enchantment, and it becomes Yasmat Ultimate Mark. Legendary creature Dragon, 5/6. You can pay 1 and a black, sacrifice another creature or artifact. Yasmat gains instructional turn, turn, tap it. Black Mage's Rod, 1 and a black, artifact equipment. Job select, creature gives us +1/+0, and as whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent, and there's a wisdom or other types, equip 3. So I do know this job select type stuff now, aren't they, for equipment, because equipments are just generally too slow nowadays. Right, Freya Crescent, 1 and a red. Well, it's just 1 red rather. Legendary creature, Rat Knight. It's probably Final Fantasy, 14. 1/1, jump during your turn. Freya Crescent has flying. What's the Final Fantasy 9? I just remembered, I do remember this character actually. Got all about them before that. You can tap it to add a red. Spend this mana to cast an equipment spell or activate an equipment ability. And the rare. Cypher Massey from Final Fantasy 8, is it? 3 and a red, 3/4, human knight, legendary creature. No creature you control attacks alone against first double strike at end of turn. Fire Cross. Whenever Cypher Almasi deals combat damage to a player, you may cast a target instant or sorcery card with mana of reveal less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell will be put into graveyard, exile it instead. Alright. Not bad. Still could do more summons, but we've got quite a lot. We're not getting any crystals yet though. Bane's Treachery, alright, 1 and a black. Instant. Kicker, so it's an artifact of creature. Target creature gets -2/-2 end of turn. Supposed to kick, that creature gets -6/-6 end of turn instead. Final Fantasy 12. I don't remember again, don't remember anything from Final Fantasy 12 particularly. Cornered by Black Mages, 1 and a black sorcery. Alright, so Final Fantasy 9. There's loads of them in that, wasn't there? So opponent suffers a creature of their choice. Create a 0/1 Black Wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. I think more than 1 Black Wizard creates, considering how many there are on the the artwork. A Quirl, 1 and a white. I remember these all the time. I was 15. Right. 2/2, haven't been in. Should have been other Final Fantasies. 1 and a white, it's a cat beast 2/2 creature. Pay 1 and a white and tap it to tap type non-enchantment creature. Auron's Inspiration. Alright, Final Fantasy 10. Character in it, 2 and a white. Instant attack creatures get +2/+0 to turn. Flashback, 2 white. You cast it from your graveyard and then exile it for that cost. Mythic Lightning, yes, Final Fantasy 12. 13 rather. Lightning army of 1. 1 red and a white. 3/2 human soldier legendary creature. First strike, trample, lifelink, stagger. Whenever lightning deals combat damage to a player until your next turn, if a source will deal damage to that player or a opponent that player controls, it deals double that damage instead. Very nice. First strike, so that should happen before everyone else does damage. Nice. Alright. We've got Barren Airship Kingdom. It's a land town. Enters tapped. And you can tap it for a red or a blue. Aldebert Steiner from Final Fantasy 9. 1 and a white. 2/1 human knight legendary creature. Lifelink. He gets +1/+1 for each equipment you control. And the rare. Summon Leviathan. Yes, a Leviathan as I used to say. 4 blue. 6/6 with creature with Ward 2. Enchantments creature Saga Leviathan. Return, chapter 1, return each creature that isn't a Kraken, Leviathan, Merfolk, Octopus or Serpent to its owner's hand. And 2 and 3, on turn 2, whenever a Kraken, Leviathan, Merfolk, Octopus or Serpent attacks, draw a card. So it could be opponents, I guess. Only 15 packs left now. Alright, Albez Salvagers, that's Final Fantasy 10, isn't it? Yep. 2 and a black, 2/3, human artificer warrior. Creature, whenever this creature or another creature or artifact you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And the rare. Jumbo Cactuar with his moustache. Yes, 5 green, 1/7, creature plant, 10,000 needles. Whenever this creature attacks, it gets +9999 +0 to end of turn. Goodness me. Alright. Could be good. Okay, bonus sheet. Varn, Aspiring Sky Power. I'm sure we've got this before. Yeah, I think we have had it before. It doesn't say first, so I won't go that. Evil Reawakened. 4 and a black sorcery. Turns out creature card can go to the battlefield with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it. Alright. Gold-based Crystal Collector. Okay. For the rare. So, blue and a black. 1/4 human wizard legendary creature. Whenever an artifact you control enters, fail 1. The top card of your library, you can put it in your graveyard or back on top. At the beginning of your end step, you control 4 more artifacts. Return to that creature, card can go out to your hand, and if you control 8 more artifacts, each opponent loses life equal to that card's power. Alright. Retrieve the Esper. Must be Final Fantasy 6. 3 and a blue. Sorcery. Create a 3/3 blue warrior artifact creature token, and if the spell is cast with Gaia, put up 2 +1/+1 counters on that token. Flashback. 5 and a blue. Ridge's Return. Go Rydia. 3 green, choose 1 sorcery. This is a sorcery, choose 1. Creature you control get +3/+3 in turn. It's up to 2 type permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Unexpected Request, 2 and a red. Sorcery, get control type creature until the turn. Untap the creature, you gain 6 end of turn. You attach equipment you control type creature. If you do, unattach it at the beginning of your next end step. And the rare. Edgar, King of Figaro, yes. Alright, 4 blue, Savings Brother from Final Fantasy 6. Human Artificer Noble, legendary creature 4/5. When you enter, draw a card for each artifact you control. 2-headed coin. The first time you flip 1 or more coins each turn, those coins come up heads and you win those flips. That could be good for some coin decks. Okay, wow, is this the first all swap pack? No, a Realm Reborn, 4 green enchantment. Other opponents control have tap, add 1 mana of any colour. Okay, it's probably a bit late that though, it costs 6 to cast that. Complete pack. Sagin, 1 and a blue, 1/3 Mythic Warrior creature. Whenever you control, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana spell to cast it, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature and it can't be blocked this turn. Into 14. Okay. Oh, it's got some weird flavor text there. Push, swoosh. Push, silence, Shore Walker. Try to escape and I'll slice skills into your neck. Very nice. Okay, the rat. Okay. Shantoto's Coercion. We had Shantoto before. 1 and a black. Diabolic Intent, basically. Sorcerer. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature. Search life for a card. Put that card into your hand and shuffle. And the Mythic. Go-Go. Master Mimicry. Final Fantasy 6. 2 and a blue. 2/4. Legendary Creature Wizard. XX and tap. Copy target activated to trigger ability control X times. You may choose new targets for the copies. The abilities can't be copied and X can't be 0. One abilities can't be targeted. Alright. Nice. Just 10 packs left. This is the first all swap pack. No, the water crystal got a crystal at last. Yes. It's 5 of them. We got the blue one. 2 blue. Legendary artifacts. Blue spells cost 1 less, 1 generic less to cast. The opponent would mill 1 or more cards. They mill many cards +4 instead. I think this is the best one as well. 4 blue. Tap. Each opponent mills cards equal to the number of cards in your hand. Alright. So not had any packs that have been all swaps yet. Probably will get that soon. Alright, Vayne. Alright, Caridus Solidor. Okay, 1 and green. Vayne the Fangbearer. Finn the Fangbearer. It's a copy. Execution Warrior, Death Touch, 1/3. Whenever a creature control with Death Touch deals damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. So Vayne, that's one who was a traitor before, wasn't it? Sad. Summon Esper Ramu, 2. Alright, no, it says Esper, not Ramu. 2 red, 3/3. Terror Creature Sarg Wizard. Alright, chapter 1, Judgment Bolt. This creature deals damage equal to the number of current creature non land cards in your graveyard. Target creature and opponent controls. 2 and 3 wizard control get +1/+0 to end of turn. And Demon Wall, 1 and a black, 3/3 Demon Wall, artifact creature, Defender Menace. So it's weird, isn't it? Because as long as this creature has a counter on it, it can attack so it didn't have Defender. I was going to say, Menace you need to attack with it, with Defender you can't attack normally. 5 and a black, +2, +1/+1 counter on this creature. Alright. So Menace has to be blocked by at least 2 creatures. And the Masamune. Already got that one, or Manamune, Masamune if you want to say that. I say Masamune. Alright, oh, is this the first swap pack? No, Minwu White Mage, 3 white, human create legendary creature, 3/3, Vigilance Lifelink. Whenever you gain life, put the +1/+1 counter on each color that you control. Alright. You must get a swap pack soon. Rider Shoe Puff. Alright, 1 and a green. What's this from Final Fantasy 15? Alright. Landfall, enchantment, whenever like joins, put +1/+1 counter on each control. Creature control. 5 and green. This enchantment comes at 7/7. Beast creature in addition to its other types. We've got the Imperial City of Arcades. 1 and a white, Wall of Omens, it's actually. And creature wall, defender, when this creature enters, draw a card. 0/4. And the Thingy Bob, Mythic, Nibelheimer Flame, 2 red, sorcery. Choose target creature you control, it deals damage equal to its power to each other creature. If this spell is cast from Gale, discard your hand and draw 4 cards. 5 and a red is its flashback cost. Alright. Nice. Alright, is this the swap pack? No! Rauban, Bull of Alamigo. 1 and a red. 2/2, Human Warrior. Legendary creature. Fantasy 14, Ward, pay life equal to Rauban's power. When Rauban attacks with 1 target equipment you control to target attacking creature. We've got Guarda Salam as well. Fast Plane Gateway. Land town, enters tapped. Add a green or blue by tapping it. Alright. Well, highly unlikely we'll get through without any swap packs. We might do Dragoon's Wyvern, 2 and a blue. Creature Drake, 2/1 flying. When it enters, create a 1/1 closed hero creature token. Crystal Fragments, 1 white. Artifact equipment. Equipment creature gets +1/+1. 5 white, exile this equipment, then return it to battlefield, transform its under control, activating the sorcery, equip 1. Generic. He's got Summon Alexander, flying 4/3. So it enters after your draw step, but the Lord can do it in the sacrifice after 3, okay? So 1 and 2 prevent all damage will be dealt to creatures you control this turn. Right, tap all creatures your opponents control for chapter 3. Right, Snow Villiers. From Final Fantasy 10 was it? 13 rather. 2 and a white. Starfree, Human Rebel Monk, legendary creature, Village Vigilance. Snow Villiers power, or Villiers, is equal to the number of creatures you control. And the rare? Ultima, we've already had that one, but we want another one, that's for sure. Alright. Slash of Light, 1 and a white. Instant. Slash of Light deals damage equals the number of creatures you control, plus the number of equipment you control target creature. Cloud of Darkness. Alright, 2 black and a green. Legendary creature avatar, 3/3 flying, particle beam. When Cloud of Darkness enters, target creature and opponent controls gets -X turn to turn, where X is the number of opponent's cards in your graveyard. And a mythic. A terror again. We've got 3 terrors. 3 cards left. Can we make it through without any swap packs? Right, Ultimisia. Time Sorceress. Yeah, not Final Fantasy 8, yes it is. 3 blue and a black, 4/5, human warlock legendary creature. Whenever Ultimisia attacks or enters, surveil 2. Look at card, 2 cards in your library. You can put them in your graveyard or on top of your library in any order. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 4 generic blue, black, and exile 8 cards from your graveyard to do. Transform Ultimisia, and she comes back as Ultimisia Omnipotent. Legendary creature, Nightmare Warlock this time. 7/7, Menace. Time compression. When this creature transforms Ultimisia Omnipotent, take an extra turn after this one. Right, nice. Yeah, great stuff. And Quechua as well, 1 green. Creature plant, 3/3, trample. Beginning of end step. If this creature enters this battlefield this turn, return in his hand. Okay. Dion Bahamut's Dominance must be Final Fantasy 16. Legendary creature, human noble knight, 3/3. Dragonfire dive during your turn. Right, there's loads of spoilers on this, isn't there, I think? Dragonfire dive during your turn. Dion, another nice control flying. When Dion enters, create a 2/2 white creature, white knight creature token. 4 white and tap. Exile Dion and return it to the battlefield transfer when it's under control. Activate sorcery. Bahamut's Warden of Light. Flying 5/5 legendary enchantment creature, Saga Dragon. So chapters 1 and 2, Wings of Light, put the +1/+1 counter on each creature control. Those creatures gain flying turn a turn. And then Giga Flare. Chapter 3, destroy target permanent, exile Bahamut, then return it to the battlefield front face up. Alright, 2 packs to go. Can we do it? Is this the swap pack? No! Alright, Vanadiel Adventurers. Alright, 2 and a blue, Laboratory Maniac. It's based on Human Wizard, 2/2 creature. If you draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. Alright, and the Mythic. Wild card. Oh, we got first Gongaga Reactor Town here as well. Land Town. Stands tapped. Add a green or a red. Yeah, that's what we wanted, wasn't it? That town that allows you to add any mana of any colour, I think, by paying a life or something. So last card, can we do it? No swaps. Yeah, we did it. Look at that, no swaps. I don't want that. That's unusual, isn't it? Travel the Overworld, 5 blue, sorcery, affinity for towns, draw 4 cards. It costs 1 colours less for each town you have. Reach the Horizon, 3 and the green, sorcery, that's Final Fantasy 7. Search the library for 2 basic land or town cards with different names and put them into your battle for tap and shuffle. Alright. Interesting, eh? But I don't know how we managed to not get any swap packs. Some Leviathan, quite lucky there, unless there's more cards in the set than normal. Alright, great stuff. Well, let's see what we got in the golden packs then, shall we? I'll only read the ones from the Final Fantasy set. If you haven't got them. Leyline Axe, okay, from Foundations, whatever it's called. Alright, oh yes, Venat, Heart of Hydaelyn. 1 white, legendary creature, Elder Wizard. 3/3, whenever you cast a legendary spell, draw cards, per triggers only once each turn. Hero Sundering. 7 generic and tap. Exile target non-opponent, transform Venat, activating as a sorcery, and it comes back as Hydaelyn, the Mother Crystal. Alright, legendary creature God, 4/4. Indestructible, Blessed of Light, beginning of the comment on your turn, put the +1/+1 counter on another type creature control until the next turn is indestructible. If that creature's legendary, draw a card. No, Aerith, okay. Or Eris, as it was called back in my day. Gainsborough, 2 and a white, 2/2, legendary creature, human clout, lifelink. When you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Aerith Gainsborough. When Aerith Gainsborough dies, put X +1/+1 counters on each legendary creature you control, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on Aerith Gainsborough. Alright. Was it a Lion Pride, whatever it's called? Meringue. Alright, River Regents. What set's that from? I'm not sure. Can't get the the symbol there. What symbol is that? I don't know. Should say, shouldn't it? But it doesn't. Okay, Ultima again. Got this, the third one. What set is that? Is that the Satake Dragonstorm, whatever it is, isn't it? Okay, yeah, Shiko Paragon of the Way. Okay, it's not a bad one to get either. We'd already got it. Right, another golden pack. Okay. Okay, Varn Street Thief. I'm sure we had him, but in the borderless one, special treatment, 2 and a red. I think we did anyway. 2/2 human scout, legendary creature. Whenever one of our scouts pirates on the road, you control deals scope damage to a player. Exile top card of player's library. You may cast it if you don't create a treasure token. Maybe cast a spell you don't own. Put a +1/+1 count on each scout pirate and rogue you control. No, we haven't had that before. Okay, Darkstar Augur from Foundations. Bloomburrow even. Okay, Nico Light of Hope from that is from Dustmourn, I think. Okay, the Regalia, that is from Final Fantasy. Legendary Artifact Vehicle 4/4 Haste. Whenever the Regalia attacks, reveal cast for Toby Library until you reveal a land card, put the card in the backfield tapped. And the rest on the bottom of your library in any order, in random order. Okay, Crew 1. So, type of creature with at least 1 power to crew it. We can attack. Mythic. Elspeth.
Will be free from this scourge.
Nice. Absolute Virtue, we've had those. Yeah, had that one before. Final Fantasy. Right, Enjoying Instance, not a bad one. Okay, that's from Bloomburrow, whatever it is, Dustmourn. Electro Duplicate from Foundations. Gastal Thrill Roller from Ether Drift. Right, Judor Aristocratic Capital, alright, it's a new one. It's a land town with adventure. Overture. You can pay 4 blue. Target opponent mills half their library rounded down. Or you can use the land, it enters tapped and you add a blue to when you tap it. Okay, we've got Astrologian's Planisphere. 1 on the blue, artifact equipment, job select. Equip creatures of wizard. We would have that one. No, we haven't. There's wizards of other types. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, and whenever you draw your third character stone, put +1/+1 counts on this creature. And it's got Diana equipped too. 2 colours. Okay. All right. And this one, Tiger Master Opportunist. Okay, from Take Dragonstorm. 2 more packs. Alright, the Darkness Crystal. Yes, got another crystal. 2 and a black legendary artifact. That's suppose you cast cost 1 generic less to cast. If a non-token creature opponent controls will die, exile it. Instead exile it, so you gain 2 life. 4 black and tap. Put a target creature card exiled with the Darkness Crystal onto battlefield tapped under your control with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it. Well, yeah, stuff they die you can then cast. Earthborn Battler from Bloomburrow. Louis Suarez Sacrifice. Okay, Final Fantasy 14, one of those. The big ears. Okay, 1 blue instant. As an initial cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a legendary creature or pay 2 colours. 2 generic rather. Counter target activated ability, triggered ability, or non-creature spell. Mythic. Glarb, Calamity's Augur. Alright, not bad. From Foundations. Stormscale Sion. Or Scion. 4, yeah. Red. It's a feature from Take Dragonstorm. A Season of Weaving from Bloomburrow. Alright, last one. Will it be a good one? Dead Sprinter. Okay, from Dustmourn. Omnivorous Flytrap from Dustmourn. Explosive Getaway from Ether Drift, which you've already got this round. Granat, Heart of Hydaelyn, we had that before as well. Tifa Lockhart, yes, that's what we wanted. 1 in the green, 1/2, Human Monk, legendary creature, trample, landfall, whenever land you control enters, double Tifa Lockhart's power and end of turn. Which means overruns block damage. Warren Warleader, alright, from Bloomburrow, 4/4, Rabbit Knight. Alright, there we go. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that. Thank goodness I got the packs back. Honestly, I mean, Wizards didn't really do anything specifically, they just reappeared, you know, so but I'm glad they did either way. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Some good cards there. Still more to get, of course, but overall, it all went pretty well in the end, other than that ridiculous nonsense yesterday, but at least it got sorted. Alright guys, take care. Let me know what cards you got, what your favourite is, stuff like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.